Hi everybody, this is Mha X Reborn. This is chapter 5 of Deku was a ghost. And it is Format Part 7 and same again, a turn 5. So let's begin on the story. After Deku did that from last starter, but everybody okay with Dave now. Dave said, "Go this at best." Dave said, "Fix Deku." And turn Dave. Listen, start Stripes. Pammers fight. Pammer use her or quirk to a point to try to defeat Sir Rocky. But said she's got touched by all his fingers, and so to keep it before that, he take her quirk, but she put a lot of oil to destroy all quirks. His quirks were destroying one another, to the point that quirk die off. See, I think I'm gonna be a ghost this point on. Beetlejuice said, Sorry, what's going on? Well, she's point. Okay, what the hell? And the guy hired Zuko to be a ghost hunter said, "We need to go kill Zuko this now." And Zuko hears, and all I said, "We got 1 week before Sir Walker. This 1 week we need to turn him crazy." Baka said, "We've been turning crazy anyways." Oh, wait. And Beetlejuice was like, "Alright, Beetlejuice, don't say my name 3 times." Got it. Alright, Zuko, we need to do Ghost Wall 6, roll 6, 4, that's to 9. You mean kill the person who caused his war? Yup. We got a ghost system, so, when this is on the human world, kill them, enemies, or, oh boy. Got it. So, we were getting ready to fight. They were turning like crazy to the point Zuko enemy ghosts fire kill fits. It is not in his Dragon Series arts. He got that can't work. Man with his hug gives it. You did, honey. Yeah, no. So everybody going and a couple days pass. Man, it was rough, and everybody in the family was exhausted. Not Zuko. What? Well, you're not exhausted. Yeah, I'm a ghost. Oh, great. So, for me, it's not very. It's hard to kill a ghost or get exhausted. You already know one too. So what we're gonna do? Drink. We did trail away. Yeah, go point with it. And the following actually. Dobby parents so Toga burn Toga's old place down, and Bamont give in. He gave twice his blood to her. Everybody can say, but Dave got Zuko pulled him out of to Sir Rocky, but Zuko go you help Bobby and Ojako. Huh, you want to tell me? Yeah. Zuko summoned Sandalworbs, like 20 of them, to defeat all the villains. They don't want to keep up for long. And Zuko tip her out here and go to Sir Rocky. There you go. So, all of them just fight Sir Rocky at this point, but the Saragi killed Paramount. Tashi Bakugo. Tashi. I don't want to die yet. But hero named that ninja Paimon used his quirk to Paimon save his wife. Sets up his inner organs, heart, and parents making sure and Zuku, the first buildings were down. The other thing got parents almost destroyed. Zuki said, Dave, go out. Got it. And Dave, every quirk in his body, even one for all, had his strength. Dave was punching, kicking Sir like crazy. But All Might take down by much. Surprise, surprise. He take down Pamela's all for one array of poison effects. So it was very easy to kill all for one. Zuku, that's Zuku said. Uncle Beetlejuice, yeah, that's one down, one more to go. Got it. Zuku Paramount forces his hand with a powerful ancient ghost blast on his right. He said, Dragons are cigar, ghost, fire, killer, fists to destroy Sir Rocky's chest, and he's dead. And meantime, he got that cork. One for all. You know your corpers. Yeah, I figured I was going to do that. You want to keep it? Nah. Well, destroy it. The souls go to heaven. What I mean? Well, yeah, to Bruce. Yeah. So you now they went to heaven. Actually, the ghost world, and they all got jobs there to be heroes, ghost heroes. There are not a lot of ghost pro heroes down there, so understandable. After that, Striker was dead. Couple of years out and by, and by the world is slowly get back together, and the big three finally graduate from UA High. Hawks and surprise. When you got payments, fucking knows the battle side is so Zuku payments is so killing ghosts. It may have been died by season mortal away. So yeah, it's kind of okay for her with me. Hey Ziku, yeah man, yeah, I'm playing now. So what do you think when you talk about child? Nah, not now. No way for it. What? What? What's so so didn't die yet from the war? I got half of it, not all of it. Yeah, the ghost world. Everybody knows they died. He has go to the ghost world. Hey, that's more better than you know what? True. So Ziku is train the next generation of ghost assassins and take it more than one man. So a lot of kids, younger ghost kids, okay, everybody, first is make a contract with somebody. Somebody is close to not close to death, but going to die. And he explained the planet's quirks. One person, what's a quirk? Oh boy, I know this. Well, I just do this bit.
Grammarly now.
What man? Okay, well he cracked.
Sometimes it feels like Horikoshi is too, but let's look into what we know so far. We gotta start with the origins. That precious glowing baby, also known as the luminous baby, was
Shout out to get in the robot. Get in the robot. Yeah, shout out that pretty much YouTube about this. So yeah.
was the first quirk user. Born in China, the baby heralded a new phase in humanity's evolution. Fast forward to present day, and about 80% of the population has quirks. But in the grand scheme of things, quirks haven't been around that long, just a few generations. Deku's mom, Inko, is a 4th generation quirk user. From that, we can assume it's probably only been 100 to 200 years since the luminescent baby rode up to the scene. So there's still a ton of stuff that humanity, and we humble viewers, don't know about quirks. I mean, to start things off, I'm wondering how being able to spit tape out of your elbow counts as humanity's next evolution. Or like Meatball, what environmental factors make it necessary for humanity to evolve to be able to turn each other into horrifying lumps of flesh? Like, that was really gross. Humans are already the dominant species, and we wrecked the Earth. If anything, we need to chill, not suddenly have super-powered abilities that allow us to wreck shit more completely and efficiently. Maybe quirks are going to eventually help us survive our self-made apocalypse, or maybe they'll just make the apocalypse extra wild. Who knows? It's all the fun. Either way, it's the missing joint in quirk users' pinky toe that solidifies the case about evolution. All quirk users have only one joint in their pinky toe. I'm not sure why losing a joint in the most useless toe on a whole foot means I can shoot cement out of my mouth or pull my eyes out of my head. But I'll accept it. Humans that are born quirkless, like Deku, have 2 joints in their pinky toe. Fun fact, the term quirk is nowhere to be found in the original release of My Hero Academia. In Japan, instead of quirk, they say kosei, which roughly translates to individuality. Quirk came into vogue because before Viz, My Hero Academia's American publisher, picked up the series, a scanlation group called Fallen Angel Scans translated every chapter, and the translator, Gliblord, used quirk as a flowery way to say individuality. Viz initially used individuality in their translation, but the fandom was very attached to quirk, so they pushed back. Quirk has since become the canon term to describe abilities in My Hero Academia for most countries outside of Japan. Never forget the My Hero pioneers. Quirk users often manifest their quirk by age 4. However, users can manifest their quirks as early as birth. For example, when Present Mike was born, he famously damaged the eardrums of the doctor and his parents with his uncontrolled quirk-powered cry. After you discover your quirk, the next step is to develop your quirk through training, and knowing your quirk type is a huge boon. What exactly is a quirk type? So glad you asked. Quirk types are the 3 classifications that every quirk falls under: emitter, transformation, and mutant. When I first learned about quirk types, I was pretty pumped because
pretty much Zook explained that. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, those quirks. Yeah, but quirks can from your parents' genetics. Okay, imagine your mother got a fire-breathing quirk and your father got a wizard quirk. You'll probably get one another or a completely new quirk mixture of both of them. Oh, one person makes sense. So, look of that. Now that makes sense. So, after that, half the class gradually become those assassins. And then I understand people who are supposed to be dead need to be killed, not willy-nilly. Zuko, after a couple of years, retired and have a kid named Eri. Yes, Mia and Zuko now mom and dad. So this is the end for this part. And the next part is going to be the last one too. So bye.